Good morning. This is Bill from Auto Europa Naples, and today I have a very special treat. This is a second generation Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme convertible. In fact, it's the last of the Mohicans. It's a 1972. They didn't build another Oldsmobile Cutlass convertible until 1990. And you know, something I found out in having this car around is that everybody has got a Cutlass story. You know, somebody's brother had one, somebody themselves had one, a neighbor had one, they lost their virginity in one, they stole their dad's Cutlass, or, you know, any other number of things. It just seems that these are very, very popular cars, and quite a few of them are you know, still implanted in people's brains. They've got terrific memories. You know, this one is amazing. It's a fantastic driver. It's in fantastic original condition, has 70,000 miles on it. You know, the paint quality is so good, I had to sit there debating whether or not it's original. I don't think it is, just because it can't be. You know, this is a 1972 model, but you truly have a hard time telling that the way it's been put together. The interior is definitely 100% original, as is a lot of the rest of the car. So you can see just how clean it is, how nice, how straight. You know, some of these cars down the side, it looks like you could ride a surfboard on. Not this one. It is a very, very straight car. You know, if you're looking for a machine that's, you know, 92% there, and you want to bring the final, you know, little foo-foo stuff to make it concours, this would be a terrific place to start. Look at the beautiful chrome bumper, the condition of it, the taillights nice and clean, clear. Again, how straight it is down the side, the body trim molding. Those beautiful GM Rally wheels are in fantastic shape. Riding Goodyear, or sorry, BF Goodrich radial TA, terrific muscle car tire. The Cutlass Supreme badging, the chrome around the windshield. This thing is in phenomenally good condition. Absolutely terrific, has been very well looked after, and again, just 70,000 miles. The clarity of the headlights up front, you know, they've never been changed. Maybe once or twice. You know, the grills, the lenses, the whole car just looks terrific. Really, really clean. You know, my own Cutlass story, it's a little bit, I don't know, risque. I don't know if I should tell it, but you know, I worked for another guy. This is going back to another town, maybe 15, 20 years ago. And one of the DMV ladies was having trouble with her husband, and he had a 71 Cutlass convertible. So he had invited her over for a few drinks, you know, at a party he was having, you know, because he thought if he entertained her, you know, with his friends and me, that we'd get our paperwork through the DMV faster. He already had everyone down there hating him. So she came over. He instructed me to be intimate with her. I said, absolutely not. I couldn't do it. I mean, what? I'm a good Catholic kid. How am I supposed to go fooling around with a DMV lady just to get paperwork done faster? But, you know, as the night wore on and the drinks flowed, I did as he asked, and we started out in the Oldsmobile Cutlass. All right, I don't know. I probably shouldn't be sharing this. The bad news is we really didn't get our paperwork done any faster. Okay, inside the car is absolutely stunning. I mean, it's original, you know? I mean, we've got a couple little rips in the seat where the seams are, but they've never been changed. This is the exact original interior from 72, never been restored, you know, and a car is only original once, so you can take it the rest of the way. But what a terrific machine to start with, you know, that it's been so well preserved. You can see the door panels nice and tight, the carpeting, the pulls, everything really, really incredible. The steering wheel has a few little cracks in the thin wheel, of course, very common for this year. Again, that's part of that foo-foo stuff, that where you can just make this thing, you know, absolutely concours. The back seat, terrific shape. You fit 3 people back there, no problem. The car does have seat belts, and everything really nice. So anyway, let's start inside the trunk and have a look at that. You know, another thing with these cars, I always feel like you could be one of those great, you know, movie personalities, like, you know, a Mark, well, not that he's great, but a Mark Harmon type, you know. So you've got a dog, a golden retriever, you're dating some woman who's probably an aspiring lawyer, and she's disgusted by you, but she can't stay away, and you drive this Cutlass around, and, you know, the dog's wearing goggles, and everybody loves you, but you're just a ne'er-do-well. Well, I guess that's not going to hold true anymore, because you can't really get a cheap Cutlass. Inside is the original trunk mat. You can see it's got a few little tears and such in there, but again, all original. So You know, pretty neat stuff. There's the jack stowage and jacking instruction stickers, and everything back here is proper and no rust at all. So I know that looks a little bit wonky when I'm showing you, but it's, you know, to a car guy, to a restoration guy, that's absolute artwork to see something that original and unscathed. Have a look under the hood. This is where you're going to find an Oldsmobile 350 Rocket. I believe 310 horsepower. God, that's a big, long, heavy hood. 310 horsepower, 4-barrel. This one is wonderful enough to have air conditioning. Look at that big old frigid air compressor. It's also got a little flip on the cap there to give you some more of that V8 sound, that 4-barrel sound. I love fighting with lawn equipment. It's wonderful. Anyway, what are you going to do? So 310 horsepower, 350 Rocket engine, purrs like a kitten, runs terrific, what you'd expect from one of these old bulletproof American cars. You can see it's nice, clean, original, and proper under the hood. Never been restored, that's as it came, and it's just in terrific condition. All right, let's have a look inside again. In fact, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pause it right now, and I'm going to get the top up so you can have a look at the car with the convertible top in the air. So bear with me. I'm going to stop the movie, and we'll be right back. All right. So here it is with the top up and in place. You can see it's a very attractive color, kind of a, well, it's hard to describe. If you mix blue, green, gray, black, and kind of put it all together, that's sort of what you'd get. Contrasts just beautifully with the color of the car. Has a glass rear window, great shape. I'm sure it's a replacement top from some years ago, and fits nice and snug and works and operates smoothly. It's only up here a little bit over the window because it was stowed. You know, leave it out for a few hours and that's going to go back down, as are the wrinkles. So no holes, no tears, good weather strip. Very, very nice convertible top on this rather pristine Oldsmobile Cutlass. So let's get that back down again and go for a spin. Okay, top back down, tonneau cover installed, and let's go for a spin. God, I wish I had the golden retriever with the sunglasses or the goggles. Okay, inside you can see again just how beautifully preserved this car is. There she goes. Nice big V8 firing to life. There you can see the clarity of the gauges, just 70,000 miles on this car. The wood grain's in great shape. Even that very delicate and fragile silver surround is in great shape. That's all worn away to nothing in a lot of cars. You know, everything really nice. There's our air conditioning controls. Here's the power top controls, wipers, lights. You know, this is a Supreme, so it's an upmarket version. Here is a cover for, I believe you're going to get an ashtray under there. Now, unfortunately, that mechanism is a bit wonky, so there you go. There's one of your foo-foo bits you can fix to, you know, make the car perfect. Again, the wood grain, so nice. All of this stuff, really, really nice. AM radio, as it came, the way it should be. Here's an optional center console, which is really nice. I love the T in the shaft. You know, this is a 3-speed turbo-hydromatic 350, I believe. Very reliable tranny, and a nice option in the car, having these bucket seats with the center console and the shifter. Even have a little center console opener here that works good. To shift, you push down on that ball. It's just a lovely feeling. It really is quite nice and tight. Still works like the day it was new. And away we go. Big long hood in front of you. You know, there's just something about this old American iron that is so fun to drive. Steering wheel requires almost no effort. You could turn it with your pinky. And a big V8 under the hood. There's that 4-barrel sound. I love it. Anyway, look, here it is. 72 Oldsmobile Cutlass. Convertible. I've got the top down. I've got the wind in my hair. Looking like that, you know, ne'er-do-well 80s, you know, my dog gets beer from the refrigerator kind of guy and gives it to me. And You know, everybody's happy. I'm happy. The car's happy. This guy on the bike, he doesn't look happy, but everyone else is. We're going down the road nice and smooth. Nice feel from the throttle. Nice feel from the brakes. Just delicate inputs on the steering. The car's lovely. It is a lovely, lovely 70,000 mile 72 Oldsmobile Cutlass Convertible Supreme. So if you love it like I love it and you have to have it or you want to talk about it, give us a call. 239-649-7300 on the web at mercedesexpert.com. Thank you so much for having a look. We appreciate it. We'll see you with the next one. Take care.